I'm on a mission to get the Platinum Trophy for the most ridiculous games I can find. And today's Platinum is a game where a peaceful holiday turns into a nightmare after I accidentally destroy a beaver's dam. And now he wants revenge. He cuts my power, he destroys my car, sets my house on fire, and hunts me through the forest. With 13 trophies standing between me and getting out alive, the game begins as we arrive at our friend's lodge, who has kindly let us use it for a few days. Once inside, we notice rubbish everywhere. Assuming it was some no-good teenagers, I start picking it all up, and as I do, I find the first of 10 collectible wooden beavers. Once the house is clean, I need to take the rubbish out to the bin, and as I spend an embarrassing amount of time searching for the bin, I unlock the walking trophy for walking a total of 1 kilometre. I eventually spot the bin over in the distance along the river. I don't know why it's so far away from the house, but as I put the rubbish in, I accidentally knock the bin into the river, destroying a dam, which angers a nearby beaver. Thinking nothing of it, I decide it's a good time to go fishing. Relaxing and catching a couple of fish, even though it's the middle of the day, I decide it's time to go to bed. But I get woken up in the middle of the night to the sound of a musical cake floating down the river.
Is it real?
Grabbing my torch, I follow the cake. But as I get too close, it's too late. Not knowing what the hell that was, I return to the cabin for a much needed drink. Calling my friend who owns the lodge, Joey starts to panic and I hear some loud noises outside. Then the power cuts out, earning the It Was Getting Dark trophy for reaching nighttime. Going out to see what that noise was, I notice something has crushed my car.
What the hell?
Speaking to Joey again, he tells me to grab what's in the basement so I can escape immediately.
You don't realize what you've gotten into.
However, since the power is out, I can't unlock the door.
Open without electricity.
Checking the generator in the shed, sadly it's out of fuel. Deciding to head up the mountain to the lookout. Here we can grab the third collectible. Then grabbing a nearby crowbar to bust open the lock.
What, did it make these out of glass?
What I find inside sends shivers down my spine. Turns out there's a whole heap of people who have gone missing from the area. Hoping I'm not next, I grab the fuel before realizing I'm being watched. Using some nearby binoculars to check out the scenery, I notice Boba lurking around my cabin. Then as I try to make my way back down, Boba has rigged a bunch of trees to collapse.
Damn, I must run.
Sprinting down the mountain before I get crushed, I add the fuel to the generator. Then go back down to the basement door. When entering the code, I make sure to enter it incorrectly 5 times first to unlock the Try Your Card Pin Next trophy. Once inside the basement, I notice an unusually large amount of protein powder, and in some bad news, it looks like the beaver has gotten into it. The phone rings and I speak to Joey again.
There should be a gun in the closet. Grab it and get out of there as quickly as possible.
But in even more bad news, Boba has chewed up the gun. Before I have time to think, Boba body slams me and runs off. Coming to, I notice a heap of smoke filling the room. Exiting the basement, Boba has set the bloody house on fire. Racing outside, Boba is now mega-sized after eating all that protein and starts chasing after me. But before I get caught, I manage to sneak into a nearby cave. Unlocking the I hope the house is insured trophy.
What was that? Did protein work so fast on it?
Searching for another way out, I start coming across some dead bodies.
Oh, God.
Then while navigating the cave, I find another 2 collectibles. Before reaching the end of the cave where I find Boba's lair.
What the hell?
Apparently Boba isn't just a psychotic beaver. He's also a decorated war hero. Successfully making it out of the cave alive, I enter a sawmill area where I witness Boba killing another innocent victim. Earning the They Locked Us In With Him trophy. Needing to be sneaky as Boba stalks the area, I immediately get spotted and killed, unlocking the What Were You Expecting trophy for dying to Boba. After getting ripped apart a couple more times, I managed to make it to the door on the other side. Unfortunately, it's locked. So searching the workbenches in the area while still trying but failing to avoid Boba, I manage to find whatever it is I need to open the door. Once in the next area, I find a big shed that's once again electronically locked. Fortunately, there's instructions on how to open the door. But unfortunately, the power boxes are back in the sawmill with Boba. But before this, I go around the side of the shed and find a globe to unlock the "where have I seen this before" trophy.
Be restored.
Grabbing another collectible next to the globe, and after another couple of maulings from Boba while trying to unlock the door, once all 3 power boxes are activated in the correct order,
This seems to be the correct order.
I make it inside the sheds just in time as I get killed by Boba once more.
It's my way out.
But thankfully I reach the checkpoint, so I can continue forwards. Inside the shed is a boat,
It's my
my
way
only
out.
way out of this mess. Grabbing my 9th collectible hidden behind a wooden plank, I lower the boat into the water and go to jump in. But in yet another setback, I don't have the key. It must be on the boathouse guy that got mauled earlier. So sneaking once again back into the sawmill, I find the dead body and grab the boat key.
Aha! Got it.
Boba starts chasing me, but I'm able to outrun him, making it back to the boat just in time. Sailing out to freedom, I reach a dead end. Boba has set up another dam, and this one is filled with dead bodies. Opening a box of dynamite I have with me, I need to try to launch them at Boba before he can jump at me, which is harder than it looks. I also need to launch one straight into the air, blowing myself up to unlock the Darwin Award trophy. Now after hitting Boba with dynamite 5 times, I grab one final stick and blow up Boba once and for all. Back at the burnt down shack, the police are here trying to figure out what happened, but as we pan back to Boba, he's not dead yet, and we unlock the I Am the Survivor trophy for completing the game. Now with the main story complete, I only have 3 trophies left to collect. Firstly, when I get into the basement, in here I find the 10th and final collectible for the Collected Them All trophy. Next up, when we escape Boba into the cave, we just need to hang out in here for 10 minutes, for the exit was definitely around here somewhere trophy. And finally at the start, when we sit down to enjoy some fishing, after catching at least 25 fish and a couple of boots, we unlock the "actually, this game isn't about that" trophy. And the Master Platinum trophy for Don't Mess with Boba. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, and let me know down in the comments which ridiculous games you want to see me platinum next.